the shooter up in the tower. Over there!
Yep, you saw.
The shooter sees you too.
Kids show.
Get out!
Headshot. 50 points. She's a crazy sniper if she's hitting from all the way over there.
True.
Base to platform. What was all that? Report.
Hello, hi, we're fine. How are you?
Finish getting those uniforms on and clear this platform now.
I do really like his voice.
I know!
We should go away together. I know a place far away from here where no one would recognize us. Yeah, it'll be like we're actually husband and wife, instead of senator and Jedi.
I can't, any.
What do you mean you can't? Oh, it's only 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
To me, there's nothing more important than the way I feel about you.
Not even little children. If I'm correct, he just handed it to her such that if she hit the button, it would be stabbing her.
Oh goodness, really?
Yes!
Okay.
Stop.
Stop! That's how you react?
Well,
Stop! Stop! I'm about to get shot!
wow. Kid show.
Yeah.
Keep it like
Quit making out!
G-rated.
Cannot be delayed. Now stand aside. I apologize for my abruptness.
What I don't get is, they were standing on the far side of the desk from the door, and she put the lightsaber right beside her.
And then they switched to the sides.
But then, yeah, then she like runs around the desk to the front and grabs the lightsaber and then is like, oh no, I can't hide it. Whereas if she had just sat down, then she could be like, here, Annie, and then get up and leave.
Yeah, that's true. For the sake of the plot!
Plot!
For the sake of the plot!
Plot. I mean, if she did, but who knows how this would have ended, but, you know. Okay, so.
Anakin probably would have been more Jedi-ish. Because he had a lightsaber. Because apparently you can't do anything without your lightsaber.
Nope. All those force powers, they only work because you're carrying a lightsaber.
Yes.
That kid at the end of the sequels who like grabbed his broom, he secretly had a lightsaber
Yes.
on him.
I bet that's how Rey got so powerful. She secretly carried like tons of lightsabers around with her and just like
Yes.
absorbed.
Help me. No.
Our thing just cold-blooded shot someone in the head.
Oh.
He looks super scared. Another person come to kill us. Isn't he the person who dies? Doesn't one of them die?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna die.
But I, for one, have no intention of listening to this kind of insolence.
Now you don't have to listen to anything.
How did he expect that to end? Oh, okay. Wow, I'm shocked. You won't listen to us? Fine, leave. I don't care. It's not like this is important or anything.
We don't need you.
Like, how did you expect that to go?
Sorry to bother you, Chancellor, but I've taken control of the east wing of your Senate building, and the occupants are now my hostages. If you care about them, I'd advise you to free Zero the Hutt from your detention center.
He was hired by the Hutts this time, right? Because he does get hired by Palpatine sometimes. But in this case, that was not the case.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So Palpatine's kind of like, sure.
I think he was specifically hired by Zero to break him out.
How did Zero hire him?
Either the Hutts or
I think the Hutts hired him. Zero
the
can't
Hutts
hire him if
hired him later.
They can hire him more than once. It's not like, well, I've already worked for you. I'm not gonna work for you again. Your money's not good enough for twice.
I'm pretty sure it was Zero who hired him in this case.
Zero's in jail.
Just because you're in jail.
I get it.
Wait, so in the case of the power going off, the senators get like locked in their rooms?
It kind of makes sense.
On free tower, help me with this door.
It's no use, sir.
I'm not even gonna try.
Someone's gotten to the central control panel. They've triggered the security system. The Senate buildings have sealed themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
It's kind of like when a school is, goes on lockdown, the children are locked in the classrooms. It's kind of the safest solution. Because the person invading is not going to take the time to break into every single room just in case someone's in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's if you're locked in the room, then it makes it more difficult for them to get in. So unless they know which room their target is in, and people can move around, they're not guaranteed to be in a certain room, then it's more secure.
Oh.
And it's also like, they can't just like run into a room, steal important files and documents and things like that and then run out again. Again, it's, they have to know where the thing is that they're looking for is located.
Hand over your communication devices, please.
Please.
I have to say, please, I cannot resist.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a communication device, I don't have to give it to him.
Ain't you awful young and pretty to be a senator?
Bruh.
He complimented her in a creepy way,
Yeah,
but it was a compliment. Take it for what it is. Super creepy compliment.
Yeah!
That is what it is.
Great! Love it! Can you do nothing then?
Well, I mean, at this point they haven't come up with the I can stop blaster thing. Well, I mean, technically Vader kind of like absorbed them, but he's Vader!
Exactly!
I guess they haven't figured it out yet. But, I mean, like, he can't deflect the blaster shots.
Yeah.
So, at range, yeah, there's not much he can do. Except use the Force.
Yeah, except use the
He
Force.
could push them back. He
Literally.
could pull their guns away from him.
He could crush them.
His signature move!
Yeah!
Though he hadn't come up with it yet. You should have become evil faster.
Yes.
So you could come up with evil tricks.
Yes.
That's funny that the robot goes and like covers up.
This is a kid show.
Kid show!
Kid show!
I hear it too. Coming from up ahead.
We cannot get out. It's up to you. You have to get to the power control room and turn off the security seal.
Love how they're like, we heard something in this room. We're just going to stand in the doorway, and if we don't see anything, then we're just going to leave.
You have 2 more floors to check.
Come on. We've got 2 more floors to check.
Use the Force.
Use the Force.
Good job, Annie. Good job.
On the one hand, I wonder how much, because I know in D&D there's limits to how you can, like, you can charm a person, in which case they will do what you tell them to do, unless it, you can't charm them and say, kill your friend. That will give them, like, they'll kind of break free of it, or they have the potential to break free of it. Because they're like, it's so strongly in them not to kill their friends that it might turn them against you.
Yeah.
So you could do things like, leave your friends here, come follow me, and they'll do that, right? So I wonder if there's limits to like the mind tricks in that, like, he couldn't go tell him abandon this whole thing and go home, right? Like, because, you know, either because it would be so strongly in him to not do that, or else, you know, you run the risk that the droid who's not affected by mind powers might be like, dude, what are you doing? Right? Whereas this makes it more, you know, it's more guaranteed that, like, he's not going to shrug it off, the mind trick, and the robot's not going to shake him out of the mind trick, right? So I wonder if there's limitations in that, or if he could tell him, go home and rethink your life. Going to go home and rethink my life. You know, like, I wonder. I can understand him not cold-blooded killing the person there, but, like, why he doesn't just use the Force and go snap with the droid. Why he instead faces him in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make
seem
sense.
like the logical choice.
No.
Ugh. You don't fight a droid. Oh!
That's why you don't.
Yeah,
fight
that's
a
why
droid.
you don't. See, he just used the Force. He just used the Force. Why did you wait that long?
All clear. Sir, are you all right?
Oh wait, no, the he's full of glass. We need a medic. Medic. He's bleeding. Oh, there's one in his.
Oh. Oh, that is so
Good thing the carpet is red. Good. Maybe that's why he has the big chair.
Yeah.
So that if they need to break in to save him, as long as he's sitting in his chair, he should be okay.
Yeah.
I found it where you dropped it.
Ka. Ka.
Now, quickly. We don't have much time.
Quickly! Stand there. Why does he say quickly we don't have much time before he does what they need to do in the short amount of time that they have?
I don't know anything anymore.
It doesn't look like prison had too adverse an effect on you.
Oh, you can't imagine the unspeakable things I've suffered. The horror.
What? You know, those two are actually voiced by the same person.
I love that.
Yes, I know.
Well, a lot of broken bones, but no big deal.
Congratulations
Look at that smile!
on a job well done, bounty hunter.
What?
It took
Did
us
it
out
do it?
again.
Does this
Why? I'm so mad!
I'm gonna punch
So
someone.
angry! No, it didn't take us.